What's going on, guys? King Raven here, coming at you with another video today. So today we've got another knife overview to go over a brand that I've not experienced before. So this is going to be an awesome video. Was really excited to check out this brand. But before we get into today's video, y'all give me a like, leave a comment. At the end of the video, there'll be a little subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and I'll link another video I think you might like. Y'all follow me over on Instagram at Shield Arms. Now let's flip this camera around and get into today's knife review. Okay guys, so today we've got a knife overview of a RoseCraft Blade Knives. I've never experienced a RoseCraft Blades, so I was very excited to check this out. Big shout out to the Lefty Pass Around group for letting me check out this knife. This knife right here that we have from RoseCraft is, now y'all forgive me if I mispronounce it, but RoseCraft Nolichucky Jack. I believe it's named after like the Nolichucky River, but it's the RoseCraft Nolichucky Jack. RoseCraft Blades they make you know, all sorts of knives and everything. They've got your tradition, your like modern knives with pocket clips and locks and all this stuff, but they also have a big line of slip joint knives, and this is one of their knives from their slip joint line, and this is the Nolichucky Jack. Looking at this handle, that is a beautiful handle, and all these pins and shield seams and everything is just completely I mean, you cannot really feel when you transition from one to the other. The seams are super smooth and everything. So, and the back seam, very well done. I'm not a slip joint expert. Matter of fact, I don't have a slip joint in my collection. That needs to change. I'm looking at several, and I am considering RoseCraft Blades for one or two, because they've got some models that I really like and everything, but I wanted to see one in hand before I got one, and I am very impressed with the quality of construction on this knife. Very nice, very smooth, very seamless, very classy looking and everything, and I love the shield that they do there. So let's take a look at this blade. Now this is a nail nick knife, and this has a relatively strong pull in my opinion and everything. I'm not an expert on gauging like slip joint strength, but it takes a pretty fair amount to pull it and everything. So I would say it's got a solid pull, and it's got the traditional half stop, and then you are full open. Let me wipe off that. I know I'll get fingerprints on it from opening it. This blade is in D2 steel. That I am in the southern United States and everything, so that's the only drawback. Now D2 is a great steel, very tough, good edge retention. It's not the most corrosive resistant. If you maintain your knives, just do a little light coating of oil. Even where I live, D2 is going to be just fine for you. I've got several D2 knives. Would I love to see a stainless steel in a traditional slip joint like this? Of course, but I don't think RoseCraft is going to be switching over from D2 anytime soon. I think that is their bread and butter on all their traditional knives and most of their knives, but some of their modern knives, they do have some stainless steels as well. But I love this blade shape. This wedge up here, then you've got the point that drops down, which there's no pivot, but it lines pretty much in center of the handle. And then you've got a big belly here, and then you've got a, it's not quite a flat because that belly goes down so deep, it's got to come back up, almost creating like a little bit of a, it's not a recurve, but the effect of a recurve, almost like how a kukri has the bigger belly towards the tip, and then you go thinner towards the handle. It draws material as you're slicing into that sweet spot of the blade. All right, this blade shape is very effective at that, okay? Good thin edge, very slicey, very sharp and everything. In my testing, this has been great. With that tip dropping down like that, you do have to go up a little bit, but you don't have to go like totally vertical. You have to go up about this, and you can use that tip no problem. Or you can use that big belly that it's got right there, which is tremendously for those draw cuts. It just sort of draws material right up into this sweet area as you draw back. Same with if you're doing like push cuts. If you got something that you're needing to push through, it's going to start catching it and drawing it straight into this area of the knife, and it's just makes that cutting very easy and very effective. I've got medium-sized hands, and I get a full grip. If I go up onto this little area right here, you can see how much of the handle is still left over. If I'm back here where I'm completely on the handle, I still got room. So your large hands, even probably your XL hands, are going to be fine with this knife. This is, in everything, a relatively good sized knife. Let's do a couple of comparisons to some knives in my collection. Now, I don't have any slip joints yet, but I do have a nail nick lockback. This is an all Damascus, VG10 Damascus from Off Grid Knives. The handle's VG10 Damascus, the blade's VG10 Damascus. So it's a very heavy knife, but it's a very good cutting knife. As you can see, the Nolichucky Jack and everything is very similar in length. Let's give a comparison to something that more people will know the size of. This is the Demco 80-20.5. Okay, let's move this out of the way, and let's do, this is the Kaiser Yorkie. So as you can see, the Nolichucky Jack is not far off from the exact same size of the Demco, but it's definitely bigger than the Yorkie. If we look at sharpened blade length, we are extremely close on sharpened blade length. The 80-20.5 just has a little bit more handle, but as far as your cutting edge, the Nolichucky Jack is right there in that size, and I would consider the 80-20.5 a medium size knife. It's all approaching a full size knife. So this is a very good size. This is not like a little small slip joint. This is a good size slip joint. And everything, the walk and talk is fine for me. Like I said, this is one of my first slip joints that I'm experiencing, so it makes a good snap here and a solid snap there. So I feel that the strength and lockup is very good on this knife. As you can hear, I would not call this like a, I know some slip joints are very fidgety. I would not consider this a fidget slip joint. I think this is a solid built, more of a user slip joint in my opinion. This would be awesome. Slip into a slip and put it in my wheelchair bag. Y'all know I'm a double amputee, so something like this where I can carry it in a slip in my wheelchair bag would be awesome. So let's flip this camera around and wrap up today's video of the RoseCraft Blades Nolichucky Jack. Hey guys, so what do you think about the RoseCraft Blades Nolichucky Jack? I think it's a beautifully crafted knife. I think they are used, even though it's not my personal favorite steel, I think they are using a very good steel. And I think D2 is a good choice for a slip joint. I would like to see a stainless, but if you're not going to go with a stainless, I think D2 in the price range that they're hitting is probably the best steel that they could choose if they didn't go with something like a 14C or 154 or Nitro B. D2 and everything, I think those probably would increase the price a little bit, but so this is a nice, well-constructed knife with a good strength pull, in my opinion. So if you like traditional slip joints, check out RoseCraft Blades. I will link them below, and I'm interested in some of their models to check out and look for more reviews of RoseCraft Blades coming in on the channel. Y'all let me know what you think about the Nolichucky Jack and about RoseCraft Blades or slip joints in general. Do you like to carry one? If so, let me know. Y'all leave me a like, leave a comment, hit the subscribe button and smash that notification bell. Check out this video. Y'all follow me over on Instagram at Shield Arms. Y'all be safe out there. I'm King Raven, and I'll catch you on the next video.